Hey, what is up, all you JSC fans out there? This is your girl, Alexis. And time for another story time with Alexis. I was probably 10 years old at this time. I went to go visit my grandpa came to see me and my family. So he stayed at a hotel, which kind of sucked, to be honest. So, he stayed at a hotel. So my dad, who took us to go see him. So we visited. He was there for a weekend, and it was a storm outside, and the hotel was really nice and everything. My mom worked at it at the time. She was a assistant uh, housekeeper. So I went. My dad's like, "Hey, why don't you go get something to drink and eat, or go get some snacks? It's down on the floor, bottom floor, lobby, and go get some." I'm like, okay, sure, why not? I was 10 years old at the time. I'm like, okay, cool. I gotta go jump in an elevator, ride the elevator down all the way to the lobby to get food, which I did not notice. It was storming outside, where I was staying at that time. So, um, let's just say I grabbed the snacks, went back into the elevator. It was raining cats and dogs outside. It was a really bad thunderstorm. 10 years old still. I got into the elevator, pushed the button of the floor that my grandfather was on. I was there, and then all of a sudden the power in the elevator just stopped. I was freaking out. I was panicking. So I was like pacing back and forth in the elevator. I'm like, can someone please turn this back on? Back and forth, back and forth. I was kind of like scared a little bit that the power wouldn't be turned back on in the elevator. So 10 minutes later, the power eventually got turned back on because the storm passed. And I was sitting there in the back of the elevator, like in the corner area, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Thank you so much." I'm like, "Thank God." So I get up to the floor. I get off the elevator, and I told my dad and grandpa what happened, and they're like, "You okay?" and everything. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I was just a little scared and stuff like that. And from that point on, I have a fear of being stuck in an elevator when there is a thunderstorm outside. So that is the time that I got stuck in an elevator during a thunderstorm.